Hello everyone, this is Sonali from the Australian Academy, and today I am going to present in front of you the lesson 2 of our letter series. And the first type that we are going to cover today is the formal letter and the complaint letter under the formal category. So this is the first type of the formal type of letter, which means you are complaining regarding something to someone, and the tone should be formal because it is a formal letter. So let's see the example of a complaint letter. The example is, your internet connection has been slow and intermittent. Now write a letter to your internet service provider to complain. So now you have internet connectivity at your home, but the connection is very slow and you want to complain regarding this matter to the service provider. So you are going to write a letter to your service provider, and in your letter you are going to cover 3 points. And what are those 3 points? Let's see. The first is, describe the problem and tell why are you unhappy. Second is, arrange an engineer to visit your home. Third, request for a deduction in your bill. So these are the 3 points that we are going to cover in this complaint letter, which we are going to write to the service provider, internet service provider. So this is a formal letter, so the tone should be formal and starting should be dear sir, madam. Okay, now let's start with the first sentence of a letter, which should be just like an introduction in which you are going to introduce that why are you writing your letter. So I am writing to complain because this is a complaint letter. You have some issues with your internet and you are going to write a letter to your internet provider to complain about the matter. So I am writing to complain. Now if you are complaining, it means you are dissatisfied with something. So you also can write, I am writing to express my dissatisfaction, because you are dissatisfied, so that is why you are writing to express your dissatisfaction. Or you can write to express annoyance. Again, annoyance is a word for like you are irritated, you are dissatisfied and you want to complain about something. So these are the 3 different things that you can include in your introductory part of the letter. That is, I am writing to complain, or I am writing to express my dissatisfaction, or you can say I am writing to express annoyance. Okay, so next what you are going to write? Regarding. Regarding means the matter to which you are going to explain, the matter about which you are going to explain. Regarding sluggish and infrequent connectivity. Now sluggish and infrequent connectivity. So in the question, what was the question? The internet is very slow. So a good word for slow is sluggish. Now you cannot repeat the same word. It is not a good idea to repeat the same word given in the question. Plus, if you want to score 7 or more than that, you need to use some good vocabulary. And sluggish is a very good word for slow. Then infrequent means intermittent or on and off. There are multiple cuts in your internet connection. It means infrequent connectivity. There is issue in the connectivity. So regarding that you are complaining and you are writing this letter to complain about sluggish meaning slow, infrequent meaning intermittent or on and off connectivity of your net provision. Okay, so net is very slow. You are getting multiple cuts in between. That is why you are writing this letter to your internet service provider. So this is the introductory part. Now you have clearly mentioned why are you writing this letter. So the first purpose of this letter is done. Now let's start with the 3 different bullet points or the 3 different questions for this letter. So the first question was, describe the problem. Now you have to give insights about the problem, what actually the problem is. Okay, you have mentioned that the net is slow and you are getting multiple cuts, but now you are going to little bit elaborate this. So describe the problem and tell why are you happy. Now of course if you are having some issues, it is possibly that you are not happy with the service. So let's see what you are going to include in this point. So I have purchased an unlimited internet pack with 1 Gbps speed. Okay, this was the speed what you bought. However, actual speed you got, it was 100 Mbps. So This is like thing because of which you are unhappy. What was the required speed? You are not getting that speed. So that is why you are unhappy. However, actual speed was 100 Mbps. Now why are you unhappy? You have explained that what is the problem. So problem is internet connectivity is slow. What is the problem? Why are you unhappy? This is the problem. Now why are you unhappy? This is affecting my official work tremendously, or you can use word immensely or hugely, means my work is getting affected greatly to a large extent. So that is why we are going to use words tremendously, or you can use immensely or hugely. These are the very good words, good vocabulary words to great extent or badly, because badly is like a very simple word, and if you want to score 7 or plus in your writing, then you need to use good vocabulary words. So for that, tremendously is a very good word, immensely or hugely means to a great extent. So official work, the work which I am doing for my office from my home, is getting badly affected. Now let's see what you are going to include next. Due to this, now what is the result of this? Due to this, you are or I am unable or incapable to complete my assigned task within the time limit. Now my boss has given me some assignment or some task and I am not able to complete it within time. Why? Because the internet connectivity is slow or infrequent connectivity. So I am unable. So another word for unable is incapable, or simple word is not able. So not able is a very general term. You can use unable or incapable. I am incapable of completing my assigned task within the limit. So, or you can use like within the time limit. What else you can use? Failing to meet the deadline. Okay, so my boss has given me some deadline, but I am not able to complete my assignment before that deadline, which is really very annoying. Because of this, I feel really annoyed or I feel irritated. What are the other good words? I feel stressful, I feel irritating, infuriating, or this is troublesome for me. So these are some good words which you can add here. You can pick any word, like because of this situation I feel really very annoyed, or this is a very stressful situation for me, this is quite irritating situation for me, or infuriating, or this is a very troublesome situation for me. Why? Because I am not able to complete my work within the time limit. Now this up to here I have answered like first question, which is this, like describe the problem and tell why are you unhappy. Now let's go to the second question, which is arrange an engineer to visit your home. So you are going to start it saying I already have a word. To whom? Like with the customer care representative. I already have a word, or I already have talked to customer care representative regarding the matter that internet is very slow and there are lots of internet connections or disruptions. So that is why I called the customer care, but again the problem still persisting, means problem is still there, it was not resolved. Or you can say, however, they paid no heed. So they didn't do anything regarding my matter and the problem is still persisting. Now let's see the next point. So what's next? What we are going to say in the next point? Therefore, I request you. So now you are going to request, or you are going to ask about something like what actually you want from them, like from the service provider. I request you, or it would be appreciable to send an engineer. So this is the question, like second question, arrange an engineer to visit your home. So this is what actually you want. So you will say I request you, or it would be appreciable to send an engineer, or you can say to schedule a visit of an engineer. Okay, so now you are requesting the provider to send an engineer to your home. Now why? To fix the issue, and the issue is slow internet connectivity, or the delays, or the disconnectivity. So to fix the issue or to resolve the problem. So what would be your line? I request you to send an engineer to fix the issue, or you can say it would be appreciable to schedule a visit of an engineer to resolve the issue or to fix the issue. at earliest. As I have already scheduled a meeting with an international client in the following week. Now you just have added a little bit elaboration that why you want this to be addressed at earliest. Then you have to give a reason, because I am working from home, so I have to attend a meeting with the international client in the following week. Like in the next week I have to I have to participate in a meeting. So because of that I want my problem addressed or fixed at earliest, means as soon as possible. Now the third question, what was the third question? Request for a deduction in your bill. So you want a reduction or the deduction in your bill. So how you can write this? As I have not been receiving the speed as per my selected or chosen. So what plan I have selected, I am not getting the speed as per that plan. So kindly make a deduction. So either like deduction you can use, or you can say waive off half amount of next month's bill. So you want some kind of a reduction or deduction, or you want the provider to cut some bill of your next month. So this is what actually you want. You can say request for a deduction in your bill. So to waive off half amount of next month's bill. So you are going to pay only half of your actual bill next month. Now let's end this letter with using a stop phrase, which is I trust my complaint would be addressed at the earliest. Okay, so now I am telling the provider that okay, that my complaint, you are going to address my problem, or you are going to fix this problem as soon as possible, so that I can continue my work without interruption. So this problem was actually interrupting my work, so I want you to do something regarding this, so that I can continue my work without any pause or without any interruption. And then you are going to end, because it is a formal letter, so for formal letter you are going to end it using yours faithfully, then your full name. So I hope you will like this video and you understood what actually a complaint letter is and how to write this whole letter. So thank you for watching. If you like it, share it and comment it.